Last game of your rival series, MP. What you got in store for us tonight?
A win. Because that's all anybody really wants, right? I'm gonna make it feel like Christmas in here tonight. I'm dishing out gifts to the whole squad.
You saying you Santa Claus?
Whoa, Xander. Nah, I'm saying I'm better than old Jolly St. Nick. He shows up and delivers, what, once per year? While MP shows up and gives you 82 plus the playoffs. Have the milk and cookies ready.
Get after it, MP.
Like those kicks, MP.
Let's get it, MP.
Be sure not to leak any info on the socials, understood? Enjoy those trips, huh? Report back soon.
What's up, MP?
You make them start soaking, then drink.
Did you trust that curry? Flash fry, dry, and fry again. Get that crunchy outside and tender inside.
All right, cut it out.
If you could be the
Starting to get
GM
hungry.
today,
Gotta go get some more
which
seasoning.
prospects would you evaluate?
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, you want the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
While you're locked inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out?
Fishing pole. For me, I'd head to New Jersey.
Quite the catch.
Outside of where New York
should get that
prospects
backpack
are
mounted on
scattered.
your
People
wall.
have game, but college me down the drain pipe.
I like the idea of watching videos myself without leaving your desk.
National evaluation.
How long?
Been to Utah?
Oh, please tell me we're making a change.
We are. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Sounds great.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Yakachonis in at the point guard position. And for Washington, Sarr out there with Whitmore. Then there's Johnson, then it's Junior, and it's James in at the 3 slot. And here on New Year's Day, does some struggling teams see this as a chance to hit the reset button?
Yeah, B.A. You know, when you're struggling, you're always looking for the reset button. And there's no better excuse than January 1st. New year, new start.
And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
And unfortunately, they have not fared well in these big games. Sometimes teams and players like MP can get a little too amped up in situations like this. They need to keep their cool, keep their focus, and not worry so much about what their opponents are doing.
Here's Yakachonis. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Takes one from 10 feet. Good. He hits the jumper.
Well, that's the kind of look you... won every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Junior passes to Sarr. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Jaquez. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's the screen. James passes to Junior. Rebound by the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
To stop the run, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Free throw good. Junior. Here's Yakachonis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Sarn. Pass to Whitmore. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Whitmore's got his second bucket on the night.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Jaquez finds Powell. Back to Jaquez. Hero outside. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 9 points.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Junior. Now, here is James. Powell covers. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And that one misses. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Whitmore outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Yakichonis. And the Heat, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Junior passes to James. And that one drops. James has got his second basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Hero. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Washington. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here is Junior. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Yakichonis. He's got 5. Outside Jaquez. Drains the triple. Jaquez has got 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Junior passes to James. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. Powell's shot is off. And it's James with the jam.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Heat trail by 3. Hero outside. Pass to Yakichonis. Hero against Johnson. The kick out to Adebayo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Junior hits the front of the rim and out.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here is James. He's got 9. Pass to Junior. And here's Johnson. Over Yakichonis. And again, it's Washington.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Powell outside. Here's Yakichonis. Back to Powell. Inside. And it's rejected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
And guys, The way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Hero. 9 points in the game. Pass to Powell. Miami moving it around. Here's Jaquez. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jaquez has got 8.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Washington. Andre Drummond is checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Whitmore. Koulibaly, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Carrington in for Johnson. The Wizards with a lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He picked up 29 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Washington has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to George. Now here's Kispert. Back to George. And George with the jam. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Washington with it. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
So it's Miami now, following the three-pointer by Washington. 4 on the clock. Herter passes to Jovic. And again, no good by Miami.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Washington. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Carlton Carrington out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then it's Kispert, then it's Keyshawn George, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Three-pointer Kispert. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Burks. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Ware lays it up and banks it in. Ware's got his first points in this one.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Now George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
He misses the free throw. The Heat making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Washington. Whitmore's checked in for George. LeBron comes in for Kispert. And Junior subbed in for Carrington. Miami also changing it up. Jaquez is checked in for Jovic. Tyler Hero comes in for Smith. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Coulibaly. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 7 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Yakachonis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Washington leading by 5. Junior outside. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Hero outside. This one for 3. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Hero. Hero's got his 3rd assist of the night. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor. Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game, and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Has to Ware. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
A nice shot by Junior.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Now here's Ware. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
And Washington making a change here. Sarr's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Washington leading by 7. Now here is James. He's got 9. Junior with the bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami, coming into this having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the 2nd unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And there's the lob. Soaring up for the lob. Bam pounds it home.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's James. Jaquez covers. Back to Junior. Lots of room. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And that's 15 points now for Junior. Heat trail by 10. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Maybe, well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Brian, back over to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Whitmore. Pass to James. Over Jaquez. Here's Junior, and here's Sarge. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got his 9th assist of the game now. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And Miami also making a switch. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Ware. It's Jaquez on the wing. Hero outside. Pass to Yakichonis. Powell surveying the D. And again, no good by Miami.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Heat trail by 14. Here's Yakichonis. He's got 5. Hero outside. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 12.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Junior passes to Sarr. Junior outside. Adebayo with a steal. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. The lead now in single digits. Give him 8 points now.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Pass to Whitmore. James outside to the paint. From 6 feet away. And Junior finishes inside. 17 points now for Junior.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Heat trail by 10. Here's Adebayo. Hero right side. Pass to Yakichonis. Adebayo sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Here's Yakichonis.
They've really cooled down from range this quarter, and it has them trailing.
Offline with a 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to James. Here's Whitmore outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's Washington ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props, and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Heat.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up. That's all I'll say.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Heat trail by 10. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Yakachonis in at the 1. Washington has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Sarr. Yes. And it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Hero. The crossover. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hero's got 14 points.
Yeah, just a flick of the wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Heat trail by 12. To the middle. Hero with the bucket. 16 points for him.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Whitmore. Junior, a screen on Jaquez. From 12 feet, and again it's Washington.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Hero outside. Miami moving it around. Here's Yakachonis. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Junior's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Whitmore outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Yakachonis. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Junior.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to James. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Both free throws good from James. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Heat trail by 19. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Powell outside. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Hero. Can they get it? Fires in the triple. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Junior passes to Johnson. From the arc. That shot missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Junior. The three-pointer off the mark. Heat trail by 16. Hero outside. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tipped. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Sarr. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Now here's Powell. Still without a bucket. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Whitmore. Junior up top. Pass to James. Outside Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miami moving it around. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
The Wizards with another miss. Heat trail by 16. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Sumu, he's checked in for Miami. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. LeBron James, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Pass to Sarr. George outside. Now Whitmore. They still need this. The Wizards with another miss. Powell against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Wizards on the break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Sarr. Clock at 6. Here's Whitmore outside. Drills it from deep. Whitmore's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Powell. No made baskets yet.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Junior with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Sara screen. Here's Whitmore. Driving to the basket.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Heat trail by 20. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Washington will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Sarr. LeBron comes in for Whitmore. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Carrington in for Junior. Now Mitchell. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. 1:03 left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hero. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And that one's good. James.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Hero outside. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to George. And here's Carrington. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jovic. George against Hero. Here's Jovic. Puts up a three. Up again. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards out in front, up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Along Coulibaly out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the three. That's the group for Washington right now. And James gets it to go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Up top where? Coulibaly defending. Hero, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Drummond finds George. The shot, no good. Good defense by Dosunmu. Heat trail by 18. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
Drummond to screen on Hero. And here's Coulibaly. Pass to George. Washington needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sarge checked in for Drummond. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Heat trail by 16. Hero with it. Count it. Hero's got 26.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Pass to James. Now here's Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. James, no good on the free throw. Heat trail by 16. Hero for 3. Washington with a rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. George, a screen on Mitchell. James, left side. Outside Coulibaly. That three's off the mark. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Coulibaly. Hero, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
James finds Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Now here's Hero. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Dosunmu. Right at the free throw line, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Dosunmu's gotten his first bucket of the night. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So for Washington, Whitmore's checked in for George. Johnson comes in for Coulibaly. And Junior subbed in for Carrington. Miami also changing it up. Jaquez is checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Dosunmu. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Now here is Junior. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Johnson. Sarr with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound Miami.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Yakachonis. And Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Whitmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Junior right side. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 16. Pass to Yakachonis. Outside Adebayo. Here's Yakachonis. Covered by Junior. Fires from deep. The shot by Yakachonis no good.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
On the wing, Junior. And here's Whitmore. Jaquez covers. Let's go with a three. And Whitmore with the three. Whitmore's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Here's Yakichonis, covered by Junior. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Now here's Junior, pulls it, and Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Whitmore's got 26 points. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 19. Beyond the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Heat trail by 21. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
A nice shot by Junior.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And Washington will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Whitmore. Koulibaly, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Carrington in for Johnson. Mitchell up top. Over Junior. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And here's Washington. They're on a 13-4 run. Junior outside. The shot from the low post is good. Junior's got 21 points in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Cam Whitmore.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Junior following the bucket by the Heat. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Shannon. There's the three. Rebound by the Wizards. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Koulibaly on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Carrington. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll...
Mo. Mr. Strassman.
Thank you, sir.
Here we go.
Frank. All right, MP. Another rivalry game, another win. How do you guys keep the intensity up playing teams that you don't have the same history with?
Rivalry games are cherries on top of a sundae. Cherries are nice, but they don't fill you up. We got a whole league to get through to accomplish our goals. That's the real meal. We may have eaten the cherry first, but we're not full. I promise you that.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
MP! I just remember.
Yeah, I like the family act.
Yes, management takes it very seriously, and so do we.
It's like generally make eye contact with the fan.
Right? Sure is. If we do our job fine, smile all the way.
That's a little intense.
Let's go good for tomorrow.
We are at a sporting event.
Can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is
Later in the week is better for me.
I could maybe do next Thursday outside.
Here we go.
That's all you. Good shot.
You got it. Come on.